Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a haphazard haul, get ready with me, blah, 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 blah. Yes, no coffee with me right now. I had 1 cup. And I'm really thinking I could have used another cup, but no. I'm going to show you the few things that I got over the weekend, and we're going to use these things to get ready. So let's get into it. I got a box from Elf. And my hubby so neatly arranged them in there as he was going through to see what I got. Yeah, he kind of checks out what I get to see, you know, the new stuff. That's cool. So I got 2 balms. I know these, one says new, one doesn't say new, but I've never tried these. I have already cut the tape, so it would be faster. I got the Pore Toner Balm, and I got the Prep and Hydrate Balm. So I don't know which one I want to use. And I'm just going to start sitting some stuff back there. Alright. So they look like this, same size, even though one box was bigger than the other. The Prep and Hydrate Balm. You know, I always smell everything. It's got kind of a fresh, clean. Ooh, very, it does go on kind of wet feeling and feels very smooth. Okay, let's try the other one. Get the little cappy thing off here and give it a little twist up. We'll do it on the other side. Again, once it hits the skin, it feels kind of wet. They feel about the same. So I wonder what the difference is. One is more moisturizing and one is more for pores. We might use one of those here in a minute. Of course, I got 2 of my eye primers. Those will go down in the drawer for later backups. This stuff all was half price except for like 1 or 2 items. And I think this was one item that was not half off. The Primer Infused Blush. I only got 1. I was thinking about getting 2, but let's see. So the packaging is very nice. This is in the shade Always Cheeky. Cheeky. Just a really pretty natural kind of flush. We may play with that one. Because I got this blush as well, because I'm really loving that matte, the Fiji. So this is the Matte Blush Duos in Soft and Subtle. And this is very soft and subtle from what I've seen in other people's hauls. I'm going to go ahead and take the little film out. Well, there it went. But it looks like that. I don't even know if this is going to show up on my skin. If it doesn't, it'll get passed along to somebody else. And the next 4 things that are down in here are lip products. So, you guys know I did a declutter. I got rid of a bunch of lippies that were out of date or just kind of getting icky, and you know, these are half off. So this is the, let me show you the packaging because I just totally took that out and threw it away. The e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Satin Lipstick, and the one I opened was Touch of Pink. This is the packaging. This is the lipstick. So this one was Touch of Pink. I'm going to roll it up for you. I'm not going to swatch everything on the back of my hands because I do have to go to work. Very pretty. Might use that one. So I'm thinking these are a little more sheer maybe, since they're beautifully bare and a touch of. This is a touch of blush. And I really do like this packaging. It's a little more deep. So there's that. And then I got 1 gloss, because you guys know I'm a gloss girl. I just prefer a lip gloss to anything else. Oh, this feels nice and heavy. This is the e.l.f., and I keep throwing the packaging down. Lip Plumping Gloss, Champagne Glam. So there's the packaging. This is nice and heavy. I mean, it really is. Ooh. Alright, we're definitely going to try that. Last thing, guys, on this, and then we can get ready, because this video will be super long when I do these hauls / get ready with me's. This is the Liquid Matte Lipstick. I already have one of these in the Tea Rose. This one is in Blushing Rose. Again, really nice packaging. It's the same as the lip gloss. This is just frosted. It's a frosted tube. No smell really. Alright guys, let's get into some other things I got. I went into Rite Aid, and our Rite Aids are closing. Walgreens bought them out, so our Rite Aids are having 50% off like throughout almost the entire store. And I went in, I was going to make pictures. I had no intention of buying makeup. We're going to go in there, my aunt and I, to make some pictures, copies of pictures she had found of my mom and some other, family members. And they have the, all the makeup 50% off. So I was wanting backups of my Fit Me's. So I found the matte poreless, but it's in shade 130, and I've been using 122. 122 is creamy beige, and 130 is buff beige. So once summer hits and I might get a little bit more sun on my face, this will probably work. They don't look that different, really. I mean, well, maybe. There's the 130. Wipe my fingertip off here. But maybe in the summer. Oh, definitely more orangey. This one is the 130. This one is the 122. So maybe when I have a little bit of sun, that will work. But I mean, it was half price, so I grabbed it. That was the only like medium shade they have left. The other ones were either way too light or way too dark. All right, the other things I grabbed at Rite Aid, I grabbed 2 of the Wet n Wild highlighters because I have none of these. I can never find them in stock when I went in to my drugstores, and this is the Wet n Wild Blossom Glow. I grabbed 2. One for me and one for somebody else. So one will be going in the giveaway basket, which is where I'm tucking it right now. So I have that highlighter, and then I grabbed this at work. These came in, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is such a good deal. I love Philosophy. That's what I'm getting. It's 3 Philosophy shower gels, and it's called Fresh Cream and Fruit. They had another set that was something else. It has the fresh cream, raspberries and cream, and apricots and cream, and it was, let's see if I can get this to show up, $16.99. That's a bargain on these guys, and plus my associate discount. So let's get ready because I got to get ready. I got to go. I do have a wet sponge, and since I have that matte and poreless out, that's what I'm going to use. And I'm just going to pour some directly on the sponge because I'm getting tired of like having makeup on my fingers when I get to work. And I wash my hands. That's what's crazy. I will go wash my hands, but somehow I still have a little bit of makeup on my fingers when I get to work. I don't need much more. Just a little around. There we go. I was going to use those balms. Oh crap, Shannon. Well, I already had a moisturizer down, so that will be on another video. I'm getting in a hurry because I know I have to be at work. So that was a fail on my part. But we will definitely use them on the next video. I do not do the padding because I don't want the full coverage effects. I do kind of a pat and drag. I want a sheer effect. Okay, so there is the 122 matte and poreless. And for powder, I am going to use the Wet n Wild. This is the Photo Focus Pressed Powder. Do I want to use a concealer today? Yes, I do. Wow. Alright, I've not been sleeping good. I did close at my store Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I was worn out. I was tired. I was hurting. All the good stuff that comes along with working retail in a store that is just super, super busy. If you've never been in a Ross store on the weekends, it is just chaos. And it was all weekend. Our store was a mess. We were short-handed. Just the usual weekend at Ross, pretty much. Got news on my car yesterday. It was not the news I was wanting. If you guys not watched some of my videos, I was rear-ended on my way to work on the 20th. No one was hurt, just the vehicles. I was hoping and praying that my car could be fixed, because if you guys didn't know, I was driving my mom's car. And I lost my mom in December, so that car was very sentimental to me. And yeah, so she can't be fixed. It warped the interior frame, so there's no way to really fix that other than like cutting her apart. And she's a 2001, so unless she was like a, you know, Ferrari or some very expensive car, body shops will not do that kind of, you know, intensive, you know, restoration on an old car that's like a 2001 Pontiac. That's what she was. So, I guess I now wait to hear back from the insurance company on a settlement check for the value of the car. And we'll have to do some car shopping. So, joy, joy. That is not what I was wanting to hear. It's just not. But I did get to drive her for a little while. I had her for a little while. I always try to think on the positive side of things. So I got to enjoy her for a little while. Yeah. Oh, life throws us some big curveballs, and either, you know, you hit them and run the bases and keep on going through life, or you can just sit your arse down and let life run all over you. So I try not to sit down. I try to just run the bases and keep going. Some days it's hard, but you know, keep running, people. Keep running. Don't let it throw you off. Keep running. I'm just grabbing some face powder. I actually just grabbed the Stay Mattes. Just grabbing what's in front of me. The face powders I use all the time pretty much just stay out on top of my vanity. There's no point in putting them away because I'm just going to grab them and grab them. I'm just setting that primer. I don't really have an eyeshadow palette out here to use. That's kind of nuts, Shannon. Why do you not have an eyeshadow palette out here to use? I'm going to reach over here and grab... no, that's not what I want. I don't know what I want to do today on my eyes. I'll grab this one. This is the little palette that I got off of Wish. It's a little magnetic palette, and in here I have the shadows that the wonderful Miss Susan sent me. All but this shade right here. I had 8 shades. They were 4 ColourPop shades that she sent me, and this is the one Vanilla Bean I had from that Makeup Geek haul, and I already had a Vanilla Bean. But since I had the empty slot, I stuck it in here, so it filled up my palette. We're going to use these. And just going to grab, this is the brush out of that Walmart Equate set. And I'm going to grab the shade. These are all very peachy issues, which is the shade right up here. And I've never really used this brush to do my eyeshadow. I always use it to blend out. So trying something new here. We'll see how this one does in actual application. That's pretty much all the news I have. Car's totaled. Can't be fixed. All that great stuff. So yeah, we got to start looking for a car. I do have my tracker. It's still sitting outside. It just has to be fixed. We don't know what's wrong with it, but it will not start. So I don't know if we're just going to fix that and not even worry about getting another car. I mean, it was nice having a mom's car, kind of like a third backup, you know, as a backup if we ever needed something. We had, you know, I'm going to come in with the next shade, which is, it's more of a tan shade, and it is I Owe You, which is the one right here, dead center. And this is the number 5 brush for my BH Cosmetics set. Just lightly fluff a little bit of that in the crease or on the hood. I have a hood. So we're going to put it on the hood. going for a very soft look today. Some of my looks in the last few days has been very dramatic. I'm going to come in with this deepest peach shade, and it is called Slim Fit, which is this one right here. These are ColourPop shades, again, if you didn't hear me, but they're all ColourPop except that one vanilla shade at the bottom, and that is Vanilla Bean from Makeup Geek. And just fluffing that all in. I'm not being really precise today, just a very soft, muted, peachy look today. But tomorrow I have to go clean out the car. I'm going to switch brushes and grab that number. Is this the 7? Yes. Number 7 from that same set. I'm going to come in with a little bit of this brown, and that shade is Notch. Tap you back down in there, and this shade I'm just keeping right in the corner. Again, just very light and softly, not anything crazy. Okay, I'm going to grab that really pretty brush that was in the BoxyCharm. It's the pink handled one. And I'm going to come in with the shade, what are you? This is Liar Liar. This is a real pretty shimmer pink down here on the bottom. And that's going to be my lid, my lid shade. Very pretty. I was not expecting that. So before I lose that dark shade over here on the corner, I'm going to clean off my brush and then just come back and kind of blend that over. I'll soften that up. Very good. Going to take a little detail brush. This is that e.l.f. $1 concealer brush. I only use it really for under my eyes, or like liner for under my eyes. And I'm just going to come back in with that tan shade. I already forgot what the name of it was, but it's the one in the middle, the tan shade. And then I'm going to come in with a brown. Yep. There we go. That's better. We'll clean it off really, really, really good in my switch. And then I'm going to come in with the pink shade right in the corner and kind of bring it over a little bit. Nothing crazy today. Tuck you back down in the drawer. And I'm really needing something dark up along the lash line, I think. No. No. I am looking for, not a 4-leaf clover. Here it is, NYX. It's just a little single. It is black. It is, what is it, noir, black noir. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that. There we go. Much better. My mirror is like turned completely around. What in the world? My hubby is wanting me to find a job closer to home since I got hit on my way to work. Well, actually, he's wanting me to find a job closer to home since I got this job, because it is basically a 30-minute drive with traffic. If there's no bad traffic, I can get it in 25 minutes, but with traffic, it's usually 30 minutes. And today there'll be traffic because I'm going in at 3, and you got that 2:30, 3 o'clock second shift, rush going on. For blush and bronzer, I am going to tempt this one. That was the Soft and Subtle that I just hauled, and I've not used this bronzer, so I'm going to tap some on the back of my hand and go from there. Okay, maybe I don't need to tap any off. Let's try. Not tapping. Yeah, this one is soft enough. You don't really need to tap anything off, apparently. Yeah, blendy, blendy, blendy. And I'm not going to use that blush. I'm going to use the primer infused blush, which is very pretty. Oh, so pretty. One tap, and let's see what we get. Nice. Very nice. I don't like blushes that like just whoop, like that Pretty Vulgar blush. I love that blush, but you have to be so light-handed with that and so careful. You just, you know, you gotta be careful with that one, or it is like crazy insane. All right, so here is the Wet n Wild highlighter. I can get her open. Yes. Everybody has seen these. They look like this. Somebody is messaging me. I'll read it later. I'll grab a highlight brush. Clean off. Clean off what? I hate to mess up the pan with the little flower in there. How pretty. And still gotta do mascara and brows, so we'll get that here in just a second. Very pretty. I kind of went really heavy-handed on my highlighter the other day, so I didn't want to do that today. This is the Too Faced Size Queen Mascara. This came in the a Too Faced mystery box, and I think everybody got the same box. It didn't matter. Everybody got the same little bag, mystery bag. Then they done the same sale again, and yeah, everybody got the same exact thing in it. So if they offer it again, I'm not going to get it because it's probably the exact same thing. And if you're wanting to know what was in that, I do have a unboxing video somewhere down in my videos. There's a stray hair wanting to get in my mascara. This is not a bad mascara at all, but what I had to do was take the brush that came with the actual mascara, which was ginormous, and replace it with a brush that I was getting ready to toss. This brush came out of a carbon black mascara, and I just Frankensteined it. Thank you, Nikki Murphy, for Frankenstein ideas. But yeah, I could not use the brush that came with this mascara. It was like ginormous, so I just tossed that one and replaced it with this one because I like this brush. I love the carbon black formula, and this brush works well, so we just Frankensteined it. Alright, so that is mascara. And it matches too because it has gold trim and the cap was gold. So hey, it worked. Brows. I'm going to grab my eyebrow brush and my e.l.f. since I'm kind of on the e.l.f. thing today. The e.l.f. Brow Duo. I do like this brush, and the whole kit was the brush set was $10, like $9.98 I think. It's not bad. You got like 5 different brushes. Where are we at? 24 minutes, so not too bad for chit-chatting and hauling. Not bad at all. that's it, guys. That's the extent of my brow game. That's all I do. Because I don't really need anything else. I mean, that's it. What else do we have? Lips, and I have a lot of lip goodies to choose from here. I'm going to do the touch of pink. I know this is a little more peachy, but that's fine. Oh, it smells like vanilla, kind of. Oh my gosh, I like this. Was there more colors? I don't remember. It feels kind of like a lip balm because it's a little thick, but it has some slip, and it just has a very slight hint of color. I like that. I do. We're going to try the gloss, if I can find out where I laid it. What did I do with it, Shannon? You had it right here. This is the lipstick. What did I do with the lip gloss I just had? Aha, I found it. It had hid up in behind my face powder. So this is Champagne Glam, very glittery. There's the doe foot on there, if you can see that. You might can see it better against my blue shirt. Oh, wow. Very pretty. Again, has kind of a vanilla scent. e.l.f. has just been knocking it out of the ballpark, guys. But I think that's it for today's look. And I'm going to use, if I can get anything out of this one, this is the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous 12 Hours. She's almost done, and I want to use her up. Alright, that should be, there's just a teeny tiny bit floating around in there. So she's probably done. I can probably not get much more out of that. So that's the look for today. I'm going to take my hair down and let it finish drying, because that's what I do once the months get warm. Weather starts getting warm, my hair dries on its own. The less heat you can put on your hair, the better. Alright guys, that is it. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We are at 430 plus. I can't remember. I think we're at 436. Once we hit 500, there is going to be a 500 giveaway. It will be international. It's not going to be a ginormous giveaway, but it will be a small giveaway to thank everybody for subscribing and watching and supporting me. And as you see, every little bit I'm throwing extra things in the giveaway basket. So I will go through that giveaway basket and make a nice little gift for someone. Alright guys, let's finish getting ready for work. I still gotta get my shoes on, get my lunch together, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next one.